WVTM 13 News starts now with breaking news.
It's with great sadness that I'm here to announce that we have located Jonathan, and Jonathan is deceased.
After more than 48 hours of being missing, the search for a young boy in Walker County has taken a tragic turn. Good afternoon. I'm Carla Wade.
And I'm Brittany Decker. Authorities believe Jonathan Boley wandered off on New Year's Eve. He was last seen around 11:30 that morning right near Highway 195 in Jasper.
And they say that the 4-year-old was with his older brother and a dog. And just a couple of hours ago, the Walker County Sheriff said Boley was found dead, but his dog Buck is alive. We have team coverage this afternoon. There is a vigil planned tonight, and we have new details about the boy's father, who has now been charged with child endangerment and manufacturing a destructive device.
Let's get right out to WVTM 13's Lisa Crane, who is live in Walker County this evening. Lisa, just a really sad day for the community there. Of course, not the outcome that people were hoping for.
No, there was a lot of hope in this community that the searchers would find 4-year-old John alive. And it was very upsetting and heartbreaking, as you can imagine, to all those who had volunteered in that search, that this little boy, that was not the outcome that we saw here today. Now, almost 200 volunteers showed up over the past 48 hours to search for little John Boley, as well as the FBI, SBI, and law enforcement, firefighters too, from across the state. They used a helicopter, ATV, and drones to scan this heavily wooded and rural area. Today, they expanded their search, saying because John might have been following his dog Buck, he could have gotten much further away from home.
John and Buck being together, and if he's following Buck, then there's no telling how far they could have traveled. Like I said, if you just look at stories across the state and the nation where children wander off, especially with the companion, canines, they wander off 2, 3 miles, 4 miles.
And we now know that John's body was found about 2 miles away from his home. His dog Buck there alive and still by his side. Now we want to bring in WVTM 13's Zoe Blair with me now. And Zoe, I know you've been covering this story now for a couple of days, and there had been a prayer vigil planned at the church here, Cornerstone Church here, before we found the body, but they're still going to have that prayer vigil.
Absolutely, Lisa. Originally the vigil was supposed to be for them to pray that he was found, and he was found, but now it's going to be praying for support for his family. They're also going to be taking up donations this evening just to help the family with anything they need during this time. It's obviously very heartbreaking for this community, very heartbreaking for this family, and this community has really come together over the past few days during this search. Like you said, I've been out here. There were well over 100 volunteers out here searching yesterday. I know there were a lot back out here this morning as well. They've been donating food, water types, things like that for the volunteers, all kinds of things to support this community. And I know they're coming together again tonight. Lots of different churches, several different churches from the area are going to be here praying for the family and just doing what they can to support them.
Yeah, we saw that. So many people coming together. As the sheriff said, he couldn't have been more proud of this community coming together, kind of forgetting any differences they might have had, all hoping for a really positive outcome. And they did have the outcome that they had asked for, to find him. Unfortunately, not the way any of us wanted to have that happen. Zoe, thank you so much. Now, in the first few hours of the search yesterday, authorities reported possible explosive devices at Jamison Boley's home. Now, that slowed down the efforts in those first few hours around the home. For more on that part of the story, we want to go back to the studio now. WVTM 13's Michael Higdon on that breaking news desk now. And Michael, the father is now facing a few criminal charges. What can you tell us about that?
Jamison Kyle Boley is facing 3 charges against him in connection with officials finding explosives on his property during the search for his missing child. He is charged with unlawful manufacture of a destructive device or a bacteriological weapon. He's also facing 2 counts of chemical endangerment of a child, alleging he knowingly or recklessly caused or permitted a child to be exposed to a controlled substance identified in court documents as methamphetamine. The Walker County Sheriff said today, though, those charges were secondary to him and that Boley had been cooperating and providing details that helped in this search. We were also told by the Walker County Sheriff that Boley was a former military member. The Army confirming today Boley did serve in their branch from March of 2003 through November of 2006. They could not disclose any discharge information. Brittany.
Michael, thanks so much. Of course, we're going to continue to stay on top of this story as, again, authorities say the 4-year-old boy was found dead. We're going to give you the very latest information as soon as it becomes available to us. We have the press conferences, everything the Walker County Sheriff has said to right on our website now. You can listen to it on WVTM13.com.